I'm Nishan sir and welcome you all in computer classes. Our chapter is Log on to Access. Information. Information is an important factor to manage our routine activities and so its maintenance and management to plan well for the future. From a child to an old man, a professional to a homemaker, everyone needs information. However, data in its raw form and unprocessed form is meaningless, but when such data is converted into information, it can be easily interpreted. Hence, it is essential to provide a structure to the available data in the computer system and organize it, which can be achieved with the help of a database. A database is an organized collection of data. It helps us to enter, manage, access, and analyze a large amount of information quickly and efficiently. Database and DBMS. Let's take an example of database. Unknowingly, we all use database in our daily life. We maintain our personal address diaries, wherein we record address and telephone numbers of our friends. We maintain the informations alphabetically so that whenever any information is needed, we could be browse and extract from the information quickly. From time to time, we keep on adding new addresses and also updating the contact numbers and postal address of our friends if there is any change. All these operations that we perform, like adding, updating, sorting, editing, deleting, etc., are the functions of database. Telephone directory and a dictionary, maintaining a list of students and their address, keeping their records, entering up to academic and co-curricular achievements, list of groceries in the grocery store, catalog in a library, list of customers in a bank, maintaining employees' informations in the offices and organizations, etc., are the examples of different types of database. Let's take a quick quiz. Give any real life examples of database in the comment box apart from these one in the chapter. It is very difficult to maintain a database manually when there are hundreds and thousands of records, as there the chance of the committing errors increase. A database management system (DBMS) is a computerized record keeping system that enables you to create, modify, store, and extract information from a database. It saves our time and energy. The main functions of a DBMS is to provide the users with efficient and reliable methods of data retrieval. Moreover, it reduces the chance of errors creeping into the database to a great extent. Therefore, data handling using DBMS becomes fast and efficient. Let's know more. Microsoft SQL Server is an example of DBMS that serves database requests from the multiple users. Types of database. There are mainly two types of database. Flat file database. A flat file database refers to the data files that contain records which have a small fixed numbers of fields without any structured relationship. For example, Microsoft Excel is a flat file database. Next is relational database. A relational database stores the data in the several tables and link those tables together to get a common piece of information. For example, Microsoft Access, Microsoft SQL, or Oracle. Structure of database. Now I will explain to you how the structure. What is the structure of database? Database contains a specific structure to the stored data. Let us study some basic terminology used in database with that will help us in getting acquainted with the functions of DBMS. First is tables. Tables are the building blocks of a database. They store complete data in a structured manner, that is, in the form of rows and columns. Every table has a finite number of columns and rows. Elements of a table. Fields. All the columns in a table are called fields. A field describes a particular attribute of all the records in a table. For example, the field that maintains the roll numbers of the table students will store the roll numbers of the students records. The rows in a table are called records. A record contains the values of all the fields that belongs to a single person or an entity. For example, when we enter data to all the fields such as roll number, full name and marks for a given students, it creates a new row in a table which is called a record. Data. A set of characters that represent a valid value is known as data. For example, 3, Deepti, 90, 88, 70 are the example of the database. Are the example data values for specific fields of the following tables students. Queries. A database stores a vast amount of data, but queries help us to retrieve the filtered database upon some conditions. Queries are also used to perform actions such as delete, update, etc. on data based upon some criteria or conditions. Forms. Forms are the user-friendly interface that facilitate the process of entering data in the tables and queries. A form has an attractive interface that accepts data from the user and forward it to the corresponding tables or query. Reports. Reports are used to display the selected data in the printable format. They collect the summarized data from one more or more tables queries or organize it in a printable form. Advantage of DBMS. Some of the keys advantages of DBMS are as follows. A DBMS provides the user with efficient and reliable methods of data retrieval. It facilitates reduction of data redundancy or duplication of data and eliminations of multiple copies of the same data at different locations. It increases the efficiency, speed, and flexibility in the searching and accessing information, thus saving time and energy. DBMS facilitates sharing of data among different users based on their individual needs. In DBMS, the data administration has a complete control over the database. It ensures that the data is accessed only by the authorized users. A DBMS also supports the data integrity as it ensures the stored data follows the customized standard of an organization. Suppose the maximum marks of an examination are set to be 100. You have rules to make sure the database accepts the numbers only between the range of 0 to 100. Microsoft Access. Microsoft Access is the most popular and powerful relational database management system (RDBMS) that serves as the integral part of the Microsoft Office suite application. It has a graphical user interface. It is used to organize and manipulate a large volume of data efficiently. It organizes data in the form of tables. It provides the facility to create a relationship between these tables by using the common fields. A relational database enables to prevent duplication of data. Another important features of access is that you can add, update, delete, and view the data by using the forms. Define the retrieve the data in desired way by using queries, and print the data in the specific layout by using reports. Some other popular RDBMS are Sysbase, Oracle, and Structured Query Language (SQL). Let us understand the concept of relationship with the help of example. To maintain the student's database in RDBMS, instead of entering all the records in a single table, you will split the fields into two tables having a common column, such as roll number. Student information table. The student information table consists of information about students as displayed in the below given table. To enter the details of the students, percentage, and grades, you do not have to include all the fields in a separate table, which have already been included in the students information table. You will take only the common fields in the screen in the recorded table. By making a link on this column common field, you can retrieve the desired set of records from both the tables. Marks table. Notice that the value of the roll numbers fields in the marks table are the same as the value in the students information table. You can define a relationship between both the tables and using a common fields, that is roll number. You can see here this by splitting informations in the separate tables, RDBMS reduce the duplications of data. Thanks for everyone. I hope you enjoy the video.